the thing that you will think that you have is not every environment that can what? It's not every environment. It's not. That's what many persons don't know. It's not every environment. There are certain environments that cannot cook and make out some certain things around your life. Certain environments. Those environments, are you with me? Bro, increase my volume. My heart is already burning. Those environments, the structure there is too weak. It's too weak to be able to put you on the drilling line, to put you on the path that will finally allow the things that God has released into your life to begin to manifest. That structure is too weak. It's too weak. You come to a place, whether you are praying or not, the pastor is not concerned. The structure does not support you to. Are you hearing what I'm saying? They are not concerned. Meanwhile, you will stay there for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. Guess what? You will find out that structure doesn't have the capacity to lend itself, such that your life will begin to take the shape of the reality of the deposit of God that you have received in previous season. So the reason why God decides to bring some certain persons to some certain environment is because he already knows that certain environment has what it takes to be able to cater for the spiritual building that your life needs to sustain, such that the deposit of God that finally finds expression in your vessel in subsequent season, it would have stayed around the environment that will allow you to thrive. That's why God sends some certain persons to some certain centers. So when God is telling you that place where you are now, and see, let me tell you something. Many pastors, many men of God should not be angry. Are you with me? The reason why I say they should not be angry because they refuse to build according to pattern. God is telling the man of God, the face of the ecclesia is that of an altar. He said, my house shall be called what? A house of what? Prayer for all nations. That is to say, if anybody comes to a church, once you come there, the people should know that that place is what? It's a house of prayer. There are many places that when people enter there, the reality that place sustains is actually a house of money, a house of wealth. Are you hearing what I'm saying? It's not that there is no wealth in the church of God. Are you hearing what I'm saying? But that's not the first fundamental reality that the house of God should be able to mirror as a face. He said, my house shall be what? We called what? The house of prayer, the house of incense, the house of altar. That is the way, because people come to some certain places. By the time you enter, you actually interact with the reality that is actually in the house. Are you getting what I'm saying? It is expected that fundamentally every local expression in the body of Christ, once you get there, you should be able to interface fundamentally with what? The reality of prayer. You should know that prayer is going on here. Prayer is going on here in this house. Then there are other expressions that you begin to receive. But in previous season, God told the man of God, build like this. Let your members fast. Some people don't like their members to fast. You know why? They feel that if they put their member under pressure to fast, the members will do what? They will leave. It means they are not your members. Uchenna, you have plans to leave, right? Henry, it seems as if you have plans to leave. Bro, my altar is there praying for anybody that God sends us to this place. I get what I'm saying. We will find out. Me, I'm trying to tell you, the way to keep members, I get what I'm saying, is not to reduce the spiritual labors. That's the thing. It's not to reduce the spiritual. The way to keep the members is to make sure that there is a lampstand in the church. That lampstand has the administration that captures the spiritual realities that God intends to use to raise those men. So they might not be happy with what is going on because sometimes it is judging their flesh. If you think it's by doing gala nights, doing all kinds of those kind of things, cultural, how can you say some of them add some of those structures? And I'm telling you, oh my God,